What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Sham, and we're back with another My Hero Ultra Rumble video. Today we will be talking about why you should be playing Dubby, and I'll also give you some tips on my favorite build to run with Dubby and what you should be doing with Dubby. Then I'll give you a gameplay, and I'll basically explain why I feel like he's a perfect character to start off on in My Hero if you don't have any prior experience with dealing with battle royales. So if you like this type of content and you want to see more, make sure you hit that like button. It helps out. It's free. I need it. Let me get in those recommend this with everybody else, man. It'd be so appreciated. Comment down below who are you currently playing in My Hero Ultra Rumble, and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I notice a lot of you aren't subscribed, so subscribe if you like the content, and most importantly, turn on those post notifications so you don't miss another banger video. You dig? Let's get into it. All right, so basically I'm loading into training mode with Dubby, and I'll show you a few things. Won't really take too long, and then we'll just get into the gameplay, and that'll be how the video ends. But basically, what I like to focus on with Dubby is focusing on his fireballs because they auto track. And this is the reason why I feel like he's new player friendly, but he doesn't have a lot of mobility. So you have to make sure you stick with your team, and you have to make sure you take very safe fights. But most importantly, Dubby is the only tracker projectile character in the game. So if you're looking for a character where you don't have to be precise with your aim, you can use Dubby. I'm a Dubby main, and I can aim like crazy on this game for the most part. I'm really good at my aim, but he's just my favorite character. So definitely, if you're having trouble aiming, Dubby is the character. He can literally track people. Now, his tracking is a little nerfed from the beta, and his fireballs don't go that far. They don't go as far as they did in the beta. So that is one thing that I do notice from him that's different in the beta. But what I like to prioritize and get max level 9 on primarily is the fireball. And then his second skill, which is the traps, I like to get them to at least level 4 by the game. That way I get the first set of attacks, and I also get more of them. I can put out more of them. But if you can get the traps to level 9, that's cool as well. Obviously, guys, the goal with making these in-game builds are to try things out and do what worked for you, but you also, like, your goal should be getting everything to level 9. If you get everything to level 9, you're at the best advantage possible in the game. But at least try to get your traps to level 4, and then try and make sure that you prioritize his last skill, which is the flame ring. So fireballs first, flame ring second, traps are the last thing you need to worry about. And those traps can be very sneaky, and they're good at killing people that you've already downed, and they're good at, you know, catching people randomly. I've caught people who have ran into my traps randomly, and I've gotten downs. So just placing them all over the map can be very good for you as well. But you want that flame circle at level 9 because it increases the uptime. So how I play Dubby is I love to put up the flame trap after I've ran out of my fireballs. After I've shot all of them, I'll put that up, and that'll give me a barrier that will help me lower my time to get my fireballs back. I see a lot of people playing Dubby, and they're using it to block projectiles, and that's fine, but you got to use it at the correct time. I use it for my teammates, obviously, but I use it to protect me while I'm waiting on my uptime, my fireballs to come back. And if anyone pushes it, I just fill that circle up with traps. And as they run through it and try to push to me because they can't get their projectiles through, they run through a bunch of traps. And number one thing with Dubby is don't place the fire circle and just run out of it. It's your protection. So make sure that if you run out of it, you're setting traps out of it, or you're setting traps in it. But I like to sit in it a little bit and see if anyone pushes me, and I can still shoot fireballs out of the flame circle. So those are my biggest tips, and I'll show you a little bit here, but I wanted to go over the build first. All right, so here we have it, man. So basically, we're in the training mode right now. You see I have my fireballs up to level 9, have my circle to level 9, and have my traps to level 4. So trap right here, see it ticks for 24, but I can lay out, so I just laid out one of them. And I can lay out these. So you see, that gave us, what, 5 total right there with just a level 4. But this is the key to it. These are maxed out fireballs right here. And they aim for 57 a pop. and I can just spam them and look how fast they come back. So I'll just spam them all up for y'all to see. So I down them, and then I just pop this and I set traps. And the uptime is pretty decent, so I'm already back to half. So if I can just play these traps, you see what I mean? If I can just play these traps, then I'm good. I can go back to my rotation and those traps are still there. And basically I like to jump and shoot with Dubby a lot, but most people don't have a pro controller, so you'll see a lot of Dubbys that just sit there and throw fireballs while being on the ground. But you can do like crazy things like this out of your throws. So you can, spam the dodge rolls and throws. But I like to jump throw a lot and just spam them and they just auto track. You can also aim if you want to, but it doesn't do any extra damage or anything. You really don't have to aim with Dubby. And when they're gone, just set this up and you just put up more traps. See what I mean? And I already have them back. And see, my circle's back. It's already back. So I'm spamming everything, spamming them, put up circle. And see, all my traps are gone, but I look at how many traps that I still have here in this spot. So if you and your team can coordinate this properly, where you're putting out your traps, you can play in the circle. You can play in your traps and always have the circle. But the problem is a lot of randoms, a lot of people on this game just don't know how to play with Dubby correctly. Dubby cannot survive by himself versus a 1v3 or 1v2. Now you can 1v1 a lot with Dubby. Dubby is a pretty great 1v1 character. Because you can just set up traps as people trying to chase you, as the person's trying to chase you, and they gotta hit your shots, and you're gonna hit your shots because they auto track. Now, if you're fighting another Dubby, then that can be a hard 1v1, but for the most part, he can 1v1 any character in this game. But the goal is to stay with your teammates as much as possible, allow them to stay with you as much as possible, play off this circle, and you get a barrier while cooldowns are happening. And you can just spam. So that is the goal. Get your fireballs level 9 so you have max cooldown and max attack power, and the amount that you have is increased. And also prioritize the circle because it will last longer, it will do more damage, and the cooldown for it will come back as well. So yeah, that's a little Dubby tutorial for you. But this is really why you should be playing Dubby. I think he's really great. Obviously, there's people that are better than him. At one point, he was the best character in the game. Since the beta and the nerfs and all that, I don't think he is, as great. But he gets the job done. I love to jump with my circle a lot too. But that's pretty much it. So yeah, man, that's pretty much everything there is to know about Dubby. I tried to show y'all a few of my little tips and tricks. Hopefully that helped all the Dubby mains out there, man, because he's a fun character. He was always my favorite character in the beta, so I just had to start the game off right and figure out my Dubby even more. And I was gonna show a gameplay, but I just decided not to. I'm gonna just let this be a tutorial video, and my next video will be the actual Dubby gameplay. So we'll split it in 2 parts, because I just don't want to make a lot of long videos, man. I want y'all to get in here and get your information and kind of get out. And we'll leave the gameplay videos to the gameplay videos, but I will be dropping more tutorials. I also play Shoto, which is Dubby's brother. So yeah, it's kind of ironic that I play both of them, but they are both my favorite characters in the game to play. And I play a little bit of Ida. So before it's all said and done, I'll probably for sure have 3 tutorials on those 3 characters. And if I decide to pick up anybody else, I'll give tutorials, but I don't want to just give tutorials on characters just to do that, because I don't play everybody and I don't plan on playing everybody in the game. I have my people that I'm trying to master and be the best with and climb the ranks with, so that's what I'm going to be bringing tutorials on. But I'll probably still bring gameplays of everybody I decide to play. It just might not always be a tutorial, because I want to leave the tutorials to the experts that actually lab these characters, and Dubby, Shoto, and Ida are the main people that I lab, so expect those tutorials. Hey man, also don't be making fun of my leaning chair, bro. I don't know if y'all be seeing it, but my chair lean, man. It leans to the right because I'm missing my arm on it. So I just wanted to put that out there. Don't be making fun of my leaning chair, bro. I'm gonna get another chair when I can afford another chair. Nigga can't afford it right now. But make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you appreciated this tutorial, if you're looking to become a Dubby main. But I think Dubby is perfect for beginners, perfect for people who want to quote unquote aimbot. So give the video a like if you enjoyed this video. Make sure you comment down below how you liking My Hero Ultra Rumble, who you're playing, what you're having trouble with. We gonna talk about that boy Bakugo. We gonna talk about it because I'm very frustrated with Bakugo. He is insanely too powerful. Bandai, if you're listening to me, do something about Bakugo, because I'm only dying from saving my teammates, or I'm dying from a Bakugo that's sniping on the top of a building somewhere or sniping from a bush. Please, please, we gonna talk about it. I ain't gonna get into it. Make sure you subscribe, and most importantly, turn on those notifications so you don't miss another banger video, man. Remember, I fuck with you because you fuck with me, and if you don't fuck with me, then finish that, bro. It's been your boy Sham. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Deuces.